The number of subscribers to an online video streaming service, n, is modelled by the equation n equals ab to the power t, where a and b are constants and t is the number of years since monitoring began. The line in figure 1 shows the linear relationship between t and log base 10 of n. It passes through the coordinates given, and part A says to find the equation of the line. So it's a straight line, so y equals mx plus c. But in this equation, it's not y on the y-axis, it's actually log base 10 of n. So let's replace that with log base 10 of n. And looking at the x-axis, we can see it's actually t. So let's replace the x with t. The y-intercept, I can see that is quite clearly 3.08. So I can replace the c with 3.08. And then finally the gradient, I can work that out. Change in y. Divided by change in the x. And that gives 0.154. So that is my gradient, which I can put into my equation. So that's my answer to part A. Part B then says to find the value of A and the value of B. Remember, A and B are in this equation here. So if I want to turn the equation I have here and write it in this form, I want to remove the logarithm. I want to remove the log base 10. To do that, I'm going to do 10 to the power. So I'm going to say that n equals 10 to the power of the 0.154t plus 3.08. Now I'm going to use some index laws to deal with the plus inside the index there. I'm going to rewrite this as 10 to the power of 0.154t multiplied, because when the powers are added, we're multiplying the bases. Like that. And I'm going to swap these around. It doesn't matter which order we multiply these numbers in. And the other thing I'm going to do is this term here. I want that to look like the b to the power t. So I'm going to think of that as this is my b to the power of t. And this is my a. I've got the a, b to the power t. So the a is the 10 to the power of 3.08, which is, to three significant figures, 1,200. And the b is the 10 to the power 0.154, which again, to three significant figures, is 1.43. So that's my answer to part B. And then we're told when t equals capital T, so at a specific time, the number of subscribers is 500,000. So n is 500,000. So if I say that 500,000 is equal to 1,200 times 1.43 to the power t, divide by 1,200, and then to work out t, if I do logarithms of both sides, the base of the logarithm is going to be 1.43. So log base 1.43 of 500,000 over the 1,200. We get 16.865, which to the nearest whole number is 17 years.